think maybe he has a, yes, since he's not here, we talk about him. yes. And he has some gray hairs. I said, what? Maybe turn his role from doctor to nurses and make him have some stress, right? What stress exactly?
Okay, stress is an avoidable part of nursing, whether it is due to high patient loads or emotional burnout or too many things to do. Yet too often, we push through without addressing its toll on our mental and physical well-being. Nursing is an emotional labor of love. Nurses often hide their feelings of frustrations, anxiety while on the job. Today, we're going to change that narrative.
Oh, yeah.
This presentation, Stress Awareness for Nurses, is not just about recognizing the challenges you face, but also about equipping you with tools to manage them. According to Gay Morris, who is a clinical nurse specialist for over 2 decades, defines stress as a body's reaction to any challenge or demand. It is the most overlooked issues that nurses and nursing students face, which can affect the physical and mental well-being of the nurses. Gay Morris identified the most common causes of stress: the nursing shortages, long and demanding shift, high cognitive demands, or constant use of critical thinking, high-risk work environments, or lack of supplies that triggers workplace tension and limited work-life balance. There are 2 consequences of stress: the short-term stress or the fight or flight response, which may help you meet with deadlines or avoid danger. And the long-term stress is when you feel constant pressure, worry, or anxiety for more than 3 weeks, months, or years without relief. Over time, it can harm your physical and mental health, leading to acute stress disorder, PTSD, that affects many aspects of your work and personal life. So let's say, for example, this bag is heavy. If I hold this bag for a second, it doesn't matter. But if I hold this bag for 24 hours, it can cause pain in my arm. The weight of the bag doesn't matter. But if I hold the bag for a day, I might collapse. The absolute weight of the bag depends on how long you try to hold it, how long you try to hold the stress. It is the same weight, but the longer I hold the bag, the heavier it becomes. And that is how stress management is, which will be presented by my colleague Vivian.
Thank you, Marianne. Next, I will present our group's poster board.
Wow.
It's empty. To be a future nurses and professional healthcare providers, we should firstly pay more attention to ourselves, right?
Yes.
This is our poster board. Looks like what? Volcano, right? This is a huge volcano. It seems like our body, right? If we got a full of stress, it's gonna be like a burnout, eruption, right? Boom. We don't want to boom. Boom. The nurses, especially post the pandemic, nurses already got a lot of stress. It's maximum, right? For what? That's the reason. There's a chart to show us the reasons. Maybe the words a little bit more, but you can see that the primary reason is the lack of staff, right? The staffing always call me. Can you come? Can you come? That's why I usually work on weekend. I have no time to compare with my families, right? I have no time to review our exams.
Vivian?
Yeah.
Vivian, can you put it here so that we can
Because
see?
it's easy for me.
Okay.
Sorry.
'Cause we
And
cannot see
here.
it.
Here?
We'll,
Is that
we'll,
okay?
Here, around here.
we'll make a tour later.
Okay,
I know you're so
we want to
interested
see.
When I finish,
It's so nice. We want to
have-
see it.
Yeah. And actually, we are not only nurses, but also human beings, right? We play a lot of roles in our daily life, like a spouse, like a parent, like a daughter or son, and even like a friend. But we have to balance our life and the work. Sometimes we have no choice. Short-term stress can be made us motivate our fight or flight system, can promote us progress or reflect, and even give us better consequences. But long-term stress may make us lead to a mental or physical breakdown, right? Can lead adverse physical, like headache, like fatigue, and mental worrying, compare judgment, and behavioral, loss of appetite, and depression, right? Anxiety. That's a very bad consequences. We don't want to have it. So, how can we do to cool down our volcano? We have the methods. We should learn how to stop. Stop, what is that? S, stop, and freeze, just calm down. And T, take a step back. Like Nicolata said, even half step back, right? And take a break. And O, observe our inner and outer surroundings. And think about what's the reason of our stress. And P, proceed mindfully with awareness, right? And to find some appropriate methods to relieve your stress. But you may ask me, it's a little bit abstract. How can we do exactly? Don't worry. We can help you.